and good time zone. And what is up, gamers? Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Good morning. All that jazz. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a beautiful Friday. Hi, everybody. Hello, Mesh. Welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're having a beautiful Friday. I remember what day it is. Hello. Oh boy, I'm tired. It's fine. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope you've had good weeks. I'm going to not update whatever has popped up in front of my game stream to tell me to update because I don't want to. I was making my tea and it took a minute, but I'm here now. Hello. I have my mint tea, and I also have, because I feel like I could use the nutrition, a can of CC lemon, which contains 28 lemons worth of vitamin C, which is probably way more than I need. I'll probably have some very vitamin-enriched tea later, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I'm just gonna jump right on in, because I don't have anything interesting to say. And we're gonna try and get this ding-dang thing done. Get past this stupid aerial section and just be okay. Am I happy with these charms? I'm stinky. I'm better at spells. I can heal fast, which is really good, and Grub Song obviously gives me a little bit of health back. A little fight, rather, every time I get hit, which is real helpful because I am a scaredy baby who gets hit a lot, so I like to be able to heal. So let's do it. Let's do this fast as we can. Okay, we're going. I forgot to start the timer. Not that the timer means much at this point, because I think I've kind of abandoned the fact that this was meant to be a speed run because it is taking so ding-dang long. It's kind of just a run at this point. I might need to restart the clock on the old speed run attempt. Because I don't think it's that anymore. Come on. No, damn it. Okay. All right. Not the smoothest of beginnings, but you know, whatever. Come on. Hey. Damn it. Okay. Well, at least I think I actually killed that guy with my like ambient stinkiness, which is always really fun. Love being able to do that. I still don't really know how much damage the like passive poop damage charm does, but I love having it. It's great. Oh, man. I haven't played Hollow Knight since last week, so I'm a touch out of practice. But it's not like this isn't an area I haven't nailed before, so I feel confident we can nail it. Maybe in under an hour today. That would be nice. I need to heal up. Oh, I've only got enough for one heal. Boo. Damn it. Heck! Rude. Shoot. Okay. Heal, little buddy. Okay. Oh, no. No. I forgot about the spikes. Okay. No, not okay. Okay. That's what I want to do. Damn it. Okay. Again, I think it got exploded by I'm Stinky, which is so funny. Ah, beans. Okay. You gonna... Okay. Alright, I think this is going alright. Anyways, what do I have to report? Exciting day today. I have to go to the pharmacy and then go to the post office later today to, dispatch some orders from the old shop, but also to but also to, nice. Heck, heck, heck! Alright. That was weirdly tricky. I need to dispatch some orders from my shop, and also a little care package for a friend overseas who needs British treats. And how could I possibly deny them something so important? I appreciate that the Spit Boys go down with like one splat spell. At least with the Shaman Stone. I don't know if they do otherwise. They might not. And these big, giant, very troublesome flukes. No, no, no! Heck! Oh no. No, dump beans! Could I have dodged that? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not always 100% sure of where their aim is gonna go exactly. Okay. Oh no. My favorite, and I haven't been able to get it in this one, is when one of them like lands in such a way and then explodes right in the vicinity of another one, such that it sets off like a chain reaction, and then that one explodes and then the next one explodes. I just think that's fun. I don't know if that is a weird sense of fun, but here we are. I think you might actually... Can you actually deflect those with your nail? I'm not sure. Rather than just kind of dodging out of the way. I don't know. Anyways. We got the little bouncy boys. Good stuff. Just keep sorting them until they're all gone. Alright. Come on. Come on. Alright, yay. Here come the big boy. So much easier with Goes Up spell. Alright, what's next? Oh, it's this thing. I thought it was gonna be the aerial section. I forgot about this monstrosity. So gross. So gross. And I hate the fact that it turns back into a grubby at the end. Like, no. Not cool. That's not the spell I meant to do. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, at least I managed to beat that. I literally beat that guy by being stinky, which is very funny. Running away to heal like a champ. Anyways. And nope. And nope. Oh no, it's another guy. Great. Good news. I hate that guy. Anyways. Anyway, for anyone who's just come in on this, this was nominally a speed run, but it turns out I'm very slow. Also, I decided to come to here because I wanted to maybe get some pale ores and upgrade my nails so I could get stronger, so I wouldn't get stuck on any boss fights. And then And then I ended up getting stuck on this because it's going to bother me if I don't beat it. So here we are. Oh no, another thing. Oh, it's just another one of you. Okay. I just want to heal. Should I be spending all my time healing? I don't know, maybe not. But here's the thing. I always forget what bits come after what other bits in this. In this fight, and I do not want to wind up in a situation where I have like 2 health at the end of a section, and then the next section is really hard if I don't have like reasonably full health. So okay. Oh shoot! Okay, fine. Heal once and run. How long can I survive on this guy just taking the occasional passive stinky damage? I wonder. I should probably do things other than that, but... Well, I tried and I took a damage, so... That served me well. Okay. Am I just kind of chasing this guy around so I can occasionally bounce on his head? Yes. Yay! Got him. It pays to be stinky. Like it super does, apparently. Which is good to know. I mean, I'm doing better at this than I have recently, so... All things considered, I beat the aerial section. I'm just happy to be alive. Ah! No! Oh shoot, I'm dead! Oh shoot, I'm dead! I'm so dead! Okay, okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, alright. Yay! Oh my god. What's next? Oh no! More horrible guys. Okay, less horrible guys. Good. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so stressed. No! Oh god, I'm so stressed right now. Hey, Dark. Your streamer is stressed. Shoot. I hit the sword button at the wrong millisecond and now I'm dead. Flip. Heck, swear. Anyways, hi Dark. Congratulations on your working computer. I'm very, very happy for you. Hello. It's so good to see you. Do not stress, simply be. You've never met me, have you? I am a stress ball. That's all I am. I'm gonna sip my beverage actually. That's what I'm gonna do. I have... Come on. Oh, have some can opening ASMR for anyone who likes that. For anyone who doesn't like that, don't listen. There you go. Tastes like lightly effervescent lemony stuff. So good, so good. CC lemon for anyone who missed it. Contains 28 lemons worth of, it doesn't have 28 lemons worth of lemon juice because it's much too small of a can for that. But it is a very lemony beverage, and I do like a CC lemon situation. I'm sure I could do with the vitamins. All right. This time for sure. I will say this fight is way easier when you have Goes Up spell. We tried this last stream, And I hadn't received Goes Up spell yet, and oh god, it was grueling. I could not get past the aerial section. Because I'd enter into the aerial section on like 2 health. Because for the giant jumping creature, you really need Goes Up spell. And, okay, cool. Wizard. Done. Wonderful. Love that for me. Anyways. I love floors you can hit things through. I love things you can hit through the floor. That's so much fun to me. I love that a lot. I hate getting hit. That's less fun. Still, it happens, but it's less fun. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cool. Wizard. Nice. Good job, Nate. Anyways. I've been quietly in the background prepping for Hollow Knight Art Month, which is a month of art prompts relating to Hollow Knight. And if you haven't seen me do it, I have for the past 2 years done an artwork for all of the prompts for Hollow Knight Art Month. So it's 31 art pieces in the space of a month, which is no small feat. I did not mean to fire off that spell. No, no, no. Heck. Heck, now I'm flustered. Oh, hey, stream is on. Hey, Mesh. Stream's been on for a while. Heck. Well, it got me, but I got it, most importantly. Okay. Anyways, hello. Ah. Hey! Oh, it did the thing! It did the thing where one guy exploded and it exploded the other guy! I love when that happens! Thank you for the hydrate, Mesh. I will take a sip of my CC Lemon when I'm not being menaced by these guys. Okay, I have a second. I tapped out after too long of a starting soon. I'm sorry, I had to make my tea. And had a, minor emergency in the background. So it goes. These things always happen after I hit start stream. I don't know why. Anyways. The universe hates me. You got your tea and I was still lurking. Nice. I did get my tea. Most importantly. Where's the creature? There's the creature. Hello, creature. Yay! Let's get away from it. Whee! Okay. Oh, come on. It's not doing the thing! There we go! That's what I was waiting for. Usually it just does that first. Oh, heck. I don't think I've ever been hit by one of these before. That's embarrassing. Let's pretend we didn't see that. Hope your emergency got tended to and resolved. Everything's okay now. Thank you. Apart from the fact that I got hit by one of those explodey bat things. Which has never happened to me before in this fight. And that's really embarrassing. I don't know, sometimes I feel like streaming is just an exercise in dealing with public embarrassment. Which I am not good at. Okay. That was alright. Who's next? Oh, it's you! Yay! Uh-huh, mm-hmm. Gross! Okay. I hate the fact that it turns back into looking like a grub at the end. That's so mean. Why would they do that? That's so mean. Probably because it's mean, obviously. but I still don't like it. I almost healed, like, as a reflex, even though I did not need to just then. Which is... honestly, I kind of do that a lot. Which is not great. Alright. I wish I had dash as damage. It's my favorite. Maybe I rely on it too much, but it's just so good, y'all. Is the royalty dead or bored to death? I don't know. I mean, I have been doing this fight many times. I understand why they'd be bored. I'm not bored yet. I hope you're not bored. But the royalty does look pretty bored. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're rich, so they live a very idle lifestyle. So they don't have enough stimulation in their lives. This isn't doing it for them. They need a regular job. That's what they need. They need some stimulation. They need to, I don't know, go work on a farm or something for a while. Super sedentary, I see. Yeah, very much so. I recommend trying to inject some manner of variety into your life if you can. Watch a different cooking show sometimes, you know? Try, attend a workshop for something you don't know how to do. Learn something. It's good enrichment. I'm basically trying to force this guy to smell me at this point. There we go. We got him. Shoot. No. No. Okay, yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, I managed to get rid of one of these guys just by being smelly. Which is always fun. Come on. Yay! Okay, we did it. We beat this section. Oh, spikes are coming. Spikes are coming. No. All right. Sometimes I can't tell if I also hit that guy or if I just got hit. I like when it's both. I like when it's I just hit that guy. But if I'm gonna get hit, I like to also hit that guy. You know. A bit of both is nice. Okay. Oh no. No. This is where I died last time, so. Feeling justifiably a little bit nervous. Alright, okay. Alright. Nope. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Okay. What's next? Oh, it's these guys. Okay, these guys are fairly chill, actually. These guys are okay. They are spit boys, but their pattern of spit distribution is easier to evade than, like, the classical horrible spit boys. I feel like these spikes might not be OSHA compliant, says Mesh. You know what? I feel like we could probably file a complaint, but it's the kind of complaint that, like, where is it gonna go? It's gonna get filed, and then they'll never do anything about it. I'm a big fan of health and safety in the workplace, but, you know, does anybody listen to me? No, of course not. Anyways. But it's pretty to think about. Alright. I can't tell if are those faces on the front of them? I guess they're faces, but they look like salt shakers to me. They're like little flying salt shakers. Creepy. Oh no. Oh no. Here comes, oh good, here comes more of them. Oh geez, I jumped into that. Very clever, very intelligent. Good job. Good job, me. Okay. My preferred strategy of more or less just stay in one place until they're all taken care of. In a sense, we're all salt shakers when we cry, says Mesh. Oh my god. I'm going to think about this every time I cry now, so thank you. Which is fairly frequent. So, yeah. Okay. Yay! Alright. One more. No, shoot! You're welcome, I think, says Mesh. I guess yes. I guess that yes. Man, there's so many of these guys! They just keep coming, and they don't stop. There we go, alright. Can I just, if I could get them all in one place, I think, did that hit all of them? I don't know. Definitely hit one of them. And heal. Who's next? Oh, big boys! Hell yeah! Okay, alright. Yay! We got one! I mean, that does make the other one go super fast and stuff, but that's fine. I honestly find these guys not that bad of a fight, all things considered. I think that hit? I think that hit. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. That might not be it. I think that's it! Yay! Turnip, thank you very much for the lurk. Hello, hello, hello. We got piles of money and something else, question mark? Oh, ho, ho, ho. What could it be? It's a pale ore. That's all I wanted. Was a piece of pale ore. So, yay. I don't need to do Coliseum 3. Nor do I care to. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. No, don't have a Kit Kat. It's Nestle. I'm not a fan. Are affirmations only redeemable during art streams? They are, because I don't have a webcam for game streams, so I can't show you your card. I'm sorry. Oh, sounds like some violent splats are happening over here. But what's this? What's this? Why? It's a secret door. I forget what you get for doing this, but I feel like it's worth. I want to remember and find out. So here I go. Well, there's a gate there, so I guess I'm falling down. Oh! I mean, I would still believe you if you read it, says Mesh. You know what? You know what, Mesh? That's fair. Maybe I should put them back on. But it is nice to get to see the pretty pictures, because they're cute. But that's a good thinking. I don't know how I would be able to do it on a game stream, because I would love to be able to share the pretty pictures, but... Secret room, secret room, secret room has a King's Idol. Did I know that have I been to that secret room? I don't know. I don't actually know if I've done that before. Which way did... Whoa, geez, which way did they go? Hey there. Oh, man. Those little spiky doodads are tough. But so am I. Where did she go? Heck. I've got my headphone on, so I'm... Why are you still stinky after swimming, says Mash. It really sticks to you. Where did she go? Oh my goodness. Shit, I've only got 2 healths. Heck. Dang it. Okay. Okay, is she up here? I forget what she's... What she's trying to, like... I forget what she's got that she's running away from me. I forget what it is. Heck. Okay, I'm on 1 health, so I should probably calm down a little bit. Oh. This honestly feels really sad. And it's a simple key after all that. I feel really bad about that. That feels... That felt bad. That felt bad. I wish I could takesy backsies that, because that felt really bad. This game doesn't do a lot of things that make me feel, like, inherently super mean for, like, doing them, but that was definitely one. I don't feel good now. Sad. I sad now. Oh no. No, oh, the beans. Check, no. Get up, get up, get up. Now I need to, like, re-triangulate what the heck I need to do next, because I forget. We need to do Fog Canyon. I definitely need to do Fog Canyon. I need to figure out where I am. Oh, we're here. Okay. We're back in the city. Oh. Well, we picked up a King's Idol at some point. Maybe we should go hand that off to Lem. Downsy piece. No. Please don't hit me while I'm just trying to use the lift, Rava. That's mean. Speaking of Ravas, I'm trying to do the Hollow Knight art month a little differently this year, but my brain is not braining along with me very well. By which I mean, I've tended to do artworks that really feel like they could be screen caps from the game. which is very fun, but I'd love to do other things too, except trying to like consider like, for instance, what this area looks like, but from a different angle, like if I were seeing, like looking forwards from the knight's perspective here, like the way that they're looking sort of what is to my right. I can't do it. I have tried to like mentally turn these scenes so I'm looking at different angles of, and I can't do it. I can't, like, my brain won't brain like that. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting, I think. Need to do Queen's Gardens. I don't know if I should be doing Queen's Gardens, but I can do Queen's Gardens, so what the hey. I'm gonna go do Queen's Gardens, I guess. Yeah, Mesh says if it makes you feel any better, I'm not doing any art for Hollow Knight Art Month at all. That's fair. You don't have to, I mean, it's purely voluntary. One doesn't have to participate. I just enjoy it because I think this is a really fun, this is a really fun sandbox to play in as an artist for me, so. If you want to feel worse about yourself, Maggie has already sketched out some 17 of the days and finished 6. Oh my god. I have sketched 6. I've done 6 sketches. Should I be coming through the area with the explosion jellyfish when I have the stinky poop charm on? I'm gonna say probably not. That's probably a mistake. Maybe I should take off the stinky. I'm taking off the stinky charm because it doesn't feel safe here. So, just give me a minute. I think at this pace, she will finish Hollow Knight for 2026 before 2025 even starts. Honestly, like, amazing. I am super aware of the fact that next month is going to be super busy for me. Am I therefore able to... I also don't really need quick focus now, so I'm gonna use the stupid baby charms. I'm gonna put the baby charms back. And I have space for something else. Maybe Soul Catcher? Yeah, what the hey. Doesn't really matter. Anyways. But yeah, I've done 6 sketches, and by 6 sketches, I mean I haven't sketched into like any backgroundy elements to the pieces. I figured in the interest of saving time, I'm just not sketching anything for the backgrounds, and the backgrounds are going to be very sort of like the backgrounds of this where it's just sort of like a lot of blobby color and light, and maybe some simple elements, but I'm really trying to keep it relatively not too overly involved, because I have to do one of these every day, or several of them on one day, and I'm tired. I'm so tired. So I'm trying to manage my own expectations personally, but also, you know, I end up holding myself to a fairly high standard because everyone is so talented and everyone is so good, and I don't want to look like I'm not putting in an effort in comparison, you know? I don't know. It's like there was a prompt list a while back that was just like, it was supposed to be like low pressure, just little sketches and stuff. It's not supposed to be like fully rendered and completed artworks and stuff, you know, just little prompts for like simple little, you know, 5-10 minute sketches, that kind of thing. And I ended up not completing more than like one because I saw what other people were doing, and they were doing like fully rendered completed artworks that definitely took them at least an hour. And I just felt so like depressingly inadequate because I had just done like a little sketch in my sketchbook. And I was like, oh, if people are looking up this like hashtag and see like my crappy little like scruffy unfinished sketch, and then other people's like super beautiful artwork, they're gonna be like, oh, well, this artist sucks. And I'm like, I don't want to be, that doesn't feel like, it's not a fair comparison. And it didn't make me feel good, so I just decided to not continue because of that. I know this isn't compare yourself to other people hours. It's more compare myself to, like, my own personal standards for my own artwork hours, I guess, in this case. I don't know. I want to produce things that I'm proud of, but I also need to be able to, like, manage my expectations. Also, when you're posting things to a social medium that has an algorithm and it decides that, like, the one piece that's, like, your least favorite is the one that it's actually going to show to other people. And you're like, no, and it gets a lot of views and it gets a lot of likes, but you're like, why that one? It's not even good. I hate it here. Being an artist is hard. Tired honestly saves, says Mesh. Tired is a mood. I don't have a map for this area yet. Shoot, where's the map man for this area? Oh no, there's spikes there. Okay. Oh no, I'm in a boss fight! No. I should have kept my stinky charm on. No, no, no. Okay. All right. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Get. No, shoot. Heck. Oh, jeez. Okay. Was that it? Oh my god. We're fine. It's funny how sometimes the content people spend 30 seconds and zero thought on does better than the well-planned out one. I did... It's so true, Mesh. You know, you know, there was that like, trend that started on, like, people using ChatGPT to, here's my boy, Corny. Oh no, can I not? How do I, geez, do I have to go the long way around? Shoot, okay. Anyways, that's fine. I can go the long way around. People were using, ChatGPT to, like, make a little action figure Barbie thing of themselves in a little box with, like, their little accessories and stuff. And then a bunch of artists were like, no, this is bad, stop doing that, and just actually drew that instead. So I saw a friend of mine do that on Blue Sky, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, I'm gonna do one. And so I just drew it, like, with, you know, some colored pencils in my sketchbook, which the paper hates my colored pencils, so, like, the colored pencils don't look particularly good. It's a very simple, like, 20-minute little drawing that I did while on a Skype call with my parents. And it did the largest numbers on my Mastodon that anything has ever done that I've ever posted there. And I'm like, why this one? Like, thank you. I'm very flattered. But why this one? Ah! Why not something I spent, like, a cumulative 4 weeks doing? But, I mean, I'm happy people like it. And I'm happy people like it and not, like, the horrible ChatGPT one. The only one that I saw that was the ChatGPT thing, which I understand was, like, went round quite a bit, was from someone who's a photographer, of all things. And I was just like, mate, you can't be serious. You're an artist. You should know better. You should know why these things are not just a fun thing to play with. Oh, it was shocking. Anyways, Mesh says, oh gosh, I saw it on LinkedIn. That website is insufferable. I hate everything about it, but you're kind of forced to interact with it because of recruiters. I probably should spend more time on LinkedIn than I do, and I don't, because I hate it there. I hate it so much. Even just, like, the website, like, interface itself is I don't like it. So yeah, I feel you. I like these two, though. I'm doing an artwork of these two for Hollow Knight Art Month because I think they're really cute. Isn't this the most intriguing place? Somebody discoveries waiting. Oh yeah, I'm not reading things because we are because I'm supposed to be speed running, and then I just stood here and talked to y'all for a long time. Oops. Anyways, but that's the fun of stream, isn't it? Is getting to chat with y'all. Hello, yes, I would like a map. Thank you. Yay! There we go. Breakable floor. And... every other post was an action figure and then some BS marketing text. Ugh, I just don't think I have the right... I don't have, like, business brain. Someone locked the door to the railway station. Well, that's just rude. Was it Richard Beeching? I'm sorry, that is a niche British joke. I bet it was Beeching. Psh. Shoot! Heck. Okay, it's fine. No. Anyways, I recently learned what the name of that creature, the one that comes up from the ground and tries to eat you is, and I have forgotten it. Something like a fool eater or something, I think. No, shoot. I'm getting got by all of them right now, but honestly, that's okay. I'd rather them than spikes, because at least if they take a chomp out of me, I'm probably nourishing them a bit, whereas the spikes don't need a snack. Okay, I jumped. That was mean. That was shenanigans right there. Yay! Well, that was easy. Okay. All right. We have hopefully therefore triggered the gate just in time for me to... I'm gonna pop back up to the bench, because I'm about to take a little BRB. Bench time. And we get to listen to Cornifer's tuneful humming. Actually, I don't think we can hear it very well from here. Never mind. I'm gonna have a quick BRB. I will be back very shortly. I'm gonna pause in the meantime. Not that the timer means anything at this point, but you know, just because. But BRB, everyone. I shall see you very, very shortly. Enjoy the BRB screen, and I'll be back in just a minute. BRB. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm unmuted. I pressed the unmute button, but apparently I didn't press it hard enough. Hi, I'm back. I'm back. I have beverages. I have too many beverages, frankly, but I am nothing if not a beverage goblin. Alright, Queen's Gardens. Let's do you again. And we have a map of it now, which is very helpful. And also, I can ignore you! Screw you, Frisbee guy. And go through the gardens in a different direction. Ah! No! Heck. Heck! I'm trying to ignore them, and I can't do it! No! No! Okay. Can I not go this way? How do I leave? Wait a minute. Cause there's like a gate here that I can only do from the other side? Wait. How do I... Do I have to... I guess I have to keep going in the other I guess I shouldn't have gone this way. I should have gone the other way. I should have kept going in the other direction. Shoot. Ah, pretzels. Okay, well... find the other way out of here then. Let's go this way, I suppose. Never mind. I knew that. I've been here before. I'm very intelligent. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. This is actually not the way I want to go anyways. I need to go around because I just remembered that this area has a little puffball that I'm gonna get hit by. Okay, and I'm gonna heal. Drop a cheeky little heal. Make sure that my timer's restarted because I don't think I did. Shh. This timer is very imprecise and no longer matters, okay? It's fine. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, shoot! Really? Oh, okay, it just landed me back here. That's fine. That's fine then. Dream tree time! Dream tree time. Inevitably, there will be like one nugget of dream tree that I managed to miss, and I'll have to go back around and find it, but hopefully not. Okay. Alright. I love the music in this area. It is stunning. It really is. Just, oh shoot. I don't love dying to spikes. I mean, that should be a given. But you know. No! But considering how frequently I do it, you may be confused. Okay. Alright. Oh, I think that was it. Okay, wizard. Wizard. Good, 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 good. I think that the other... I think if I continue to the right, I think that takes us toward where I got Goes Up spell in the first place. So we probably don't need to do that, but I'm gonna check. Just... Yay. Heck. Okay. There is, however, some free money here, so, you know. Obviously, I'm gonna want that. I'm gonna go for Swim Swam. To wherever it is. Oh, no! I do have dash goes through things. I do have dash goes through things. No. Where did you come from? What the heck? What the heck? Where did they come from? Not cool. Not cool at all. What was that, Cornifer? I did not enjoy that. Okay, well, let's go do that again, I guess. Great. Good stuff. Congratulations, moi. No! Damn it. Can I have some fight milk, please, at least, for my troubles? Thank you. Okay, alright. Oh, no. Pretzels. Okay, alright, that'll do. It's fine. Heal up. Heal up a touch. Heal up a tick. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I love when I can sword things through the floor. That's so much fun. Where's my ghosty then? Where are you? Ghostington. That's not a ghost. That's not a ghost. No, that's not the spell I meant to do either. Okay, real talk though, buddy. Where's my ghosty? Where's my ghosty? Hi, Chocobo. Hi, Home First. Welcome in, friends. Is my ghosty under? How did they end up down there? What the heck? Ghosty? What are you doing all the way down here? How did you get here? This is so weird. Anyways, I hope y'all are having lovely Fridays. We're gonna inspect this nastiness. Yeah, that mossy vagabond is not looking too good. I'm gonna leave those be, cause icky. Anyways, I'm okay. I'm alright. I don't want to go back to Fog Canyon, so let's, Oh, it's one of these guys. I like these guys. They're fun. I like the name of the Mossy Vagabond. That sounds like a friend-shaped character. Are they a friend-shaped character? Not particularly. Like, they'll harm you, but, you know. Sounds like a fun friend-shaped character. I wish there was a secret door there. It feels like there should be. Sometimes there's an area where, like, it feels like there should be a secret door, and then there isn't a secret door, and I'm disappointed by the lack of a secret door. You know what I mean? Oh, well. A little guy can dream. I'm going to take a sip of one of my myriad beverages. I think my new one, which is Snowball Tea. Tastes like black tea with chocolate and coconut. Yum, yum. Okay. Let us exit this area, for 'tis a silly place. Let's get hit by this guy first. Okay. More like it. Okay. Alright. Come on. Come on. Cool. Anyways, as for me, I've been playing Fields of Mystria off stream. I would like to stream some more Fields of Mystria if people would be into that, because it is stupid fun. Like, it's not stupid, it's a beautiful game, but it is stupid how fun it is, I mean. But that'll probably be on subsequent Thursdays, when I'm not doing art Thursdays. So we will be returning to Strawberry's Farm, I think, at some point. Hopefully soon. Come on. I would like to battle you on a platform that isn't, you know, collapsible, preferably. Oh, really dislike how this one hovers, just such that I can't get it with, like, a spell or an attack from standing on this platform. That's so mean. Mean. Now I'm dead. Great. Good job. Good job. Great. Love that for me. Amazing. Wonderful. So fun. Where am I? I benched back here. Okay. I don't think there's been a bench since here, so. Fine. Oh well. I had forgotten about the ultimate frisbee losers in the Queens Garbins, who are not my friends, and I don't like them. And I think I still have to go the long way round, I believe. I think I still have to go the long way round, which is really annoying. I love living in Finland. A week ago it was 19 degrees Celsius, and right now it's snowing, says Home Press. Oh my goodness. It's been a steady, like, here in the UK, I don't know what it's like. I don't know how it is in Finland, because I've never been to Finland, though I would love to visit someday. The springtime means that oftentimes you end up with, like, it gets down to, like, 3 degrees overnight. So first thing in the morning, it's you know, quite cold. And then it gets up to, like, 20 degrees during the day. So if you're the kind of person who has to, like, leave the house in the morning and come home in the evening, how do you dress for both of those? Because when you leave the house, it's, like, 3 degrees. It's cold. You gotta bundle up. And then when you're leaving the office at, like, 5 p.m., it's, like, 19 degrees. And the sun is, like, right in your face. And you're all sweaty. How do you dress for both? I don't know. Personally, I am incredibly bad at it. That's what I am. Shoot. Beans. Okay. at least my ghostie has returned to me, so that's something. So I'm going to attempt to evade Frisbee guy for a minute. Oh no, there's another Frisbee guy? No! There's another Frisbee guy. That's too many Frisbees. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I'm dead. No! No, 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 no. No. Ah! I'm like... I've got one hand on the controller, the other one I'm just flapping in frustration right now because that was a very flappy moment for me. Ah! No! No, no, no. Not cool. Okay. I'm gonna sip my mint tea because I think it's cold enough for me to chug. All right, let's go. Let us endure once more this absolute nightmare of an area, which I hate so much. Anyways, do people still play Ultimate Frisbee? Is that still a thing that people do? That feels like, at least when I was a university student, like, nearly 20 years ago. Oh my god. Okay, well, like 14 to 20-ish years ago, I was a university student. That hurts. I think I started in, like, 2005. I started uni. Oh, I don't know how I lived through that, but I'm glad I did. Okay, well, at least I got word of one of the Frisbee people, so that's good. Hey, Black Tomcat, how are you doing? Are you winning? I don't know what counts as winning at this point. I haven't died in a minute or two. Does that count? Anyways, hi. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. How are you doing? I gave myself psychic damage by thinking about how long it was since I started university, which was back in 2005. So that is legit 20 years ago. Oh no. But that's okay. Mark, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Mark says, Friday, Sammy, Hollow Knight, go! They're trying their best. They are trying their best. This game is so cute. Gumby says the Frisbees are so annoying here. 2005, I was like 5 back then. Oh boy. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that you weren't at university. In that case. Anywho. Okay, alright, okay. Yay, we did it. Alright. I don't think these are meant to be Frisbees, but they look like Frisbees to me, so, you know. Oh, whoops, I've also taken psychic damage now. No! Mark, no, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. Home says I'm kind of nervous for my therapy appointment today because I just got a new therapist. Oh my goodness, I hope it goes really well and I hope they're really good. I hope it's someone that you really, like, vibe with as a therapist. I hope it goes really, really well. Hell yeah. Black Tomcat says, not until 10 years later, but I finished uni by now and in the daily job rut. Yay! Welcome to being a person with a job. Isn't it great? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, hold on. There was a bench sign here. I wanna go to bench, I think. Chocobo says, as someone who started their first degree in 2007 and has been in their current job for 10 years, now I'm feeling ancient. No, no, no. I've been in my current job for nearly 10 years, actually. My day job. Not streaming. I've been streaming for, like, 4. Which... for me feels like too much. I feel like I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm ready to move on, but is it ready for me to move on? I don't know. Move on to what? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has ever experienced this, but when you want to make like a career change or you want to focus on something else, but you kind of feel trapped in as much as where was I going? I can hear a grub. That's distracting. Brain. Oh yeah, when you find yourself in a situation where like, I mean, as much as it is a joke for me that like the 90s was 5 years ago, which is true, the 90s was 5 years ago, I do generally encourage us to not get too deep in the weeds about talking about our ages, just in case there's anyone who's not supposed to be here. Because this is an adult stream for grown-ups who might out themselves as a minor and we'll have to ban them and safety and what have you. But with that being said, I do feel very old. But yeah, has anyone ever been in that situation where they want to make like a sideways career move into something else, but like moving into something else would involve probably having to expend a lot of time and energy on retraining or just working on stuff that you don't have time to do because you currently have a normal job and you can't afford to quit your normal job in the hopes that you'll find something else. I did that once, like 10 years ago. I quit my regular job. I moved to another country in the hopes that I would be able to move into a new career. I blew through my savings in the source of a year, wasn't able to find any work in any of the, like, industries, for lack of a better word, that I was trying to move into. Could not get a foot in the door. Ended up by sheer serendipity in where I am now, with my like day job, and I've been there for like almost 10 years now, and for the last like 4 I've been ready to like leave and do something else, and it's really annoying because I feel like I can't move on, because like I can't afford to just not work, but I can't take the steps I need to like solidify what I want to do into a career with the tiny amount of like time and energy I have outside of what I'm already doing in my life. It sucks. It sucks, and I'm sad. Anyways, Mark says, what brand of oil do you use on your joints so they don't rust? I use mostly olive oil, to be honest. It also really helps soften the skin, which is developing fine lines and wrinkles, so you know. Black Tomcat says, so far no, but I would rather get a job that's slightly different than having a 90-degree career change. Yeah, I'm bored. I have an attention deficit. I need to do something else. I'm over it. But also, there are certain jobs that are like so niche that the opportunities for like advancement and promotion and getting, you know, like paid as much as you deserve, there's kind of diminishing returns because there just aren't that many posts for such a specific role, which is kind of my situation right now in my day job, where like I could conceivably do this at a more senior level for fewer hours and more pay. I'd love that. But unfortunately, that hinges upon, like, you know, like a very specific person deciding to quit their job and then trying to apply for it, which is a gamble, obviously. Anyways, what was Seeing the Big Bang like, says Home Pros? underwhelming, to be perfectly honest. Gumby says, I'm going to uni after a few years of working, trying to do something similar. Hell yeah, congratulations. I hope that it goes well. I hope you have an amazing time. That's super cool. That's something I wish I could do. I think that'd be so cool to do. But I'm also way too mercurial to like pick a different discipline to get another degree in. Anyways, Black Tomcat says, right now it might be wise to change jobs because the company is doing very meh, but I could also just sit it out, take a chill, etc. Yeah, I mean, if the company ends up doing poorly, you might get made redundant and, you know, get paid to look for another job for like 3 months or something, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Actually, my moderator slash spouse, he's been in his current job for quite a while, but the job he was in before that, he left to start this new job that he's been doing for some years. But like 2 weeks after he left that job, pretty much everyone, I think actually everyone at the office he'd been working in was made redundant and they closed that office. So he could have had like 3 months off to like look for work, but it worked out for the best. But he was just like, oh man. Be more proactive. You don't have to wait and twiddle your thumbs waiting for them to quit. What do you mean? Just annoy them into leaving? Oh, geez. What is my job roughly? I work in higher education when I'm not playing Hollow Knight on the internet. I don't know if it's gauche to talk about the fact that as a content creator I have a regular job, but I mean, you know Twitch streamers don't actually make very much money unless you're one of like the top 0.1% of streamers, right? So that shouldn't really be a surprise. Oh no! Oh no! That's not the spell I meant to use, but you know, effective anyways. Shoot. Pretzels. Okay. Alright. Fine. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine! This is not fine. This is the opposite of fine. I don't like it anymore. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Get blasted. Shoot, not me! Most content creators work full-time jobs, says Chocobo. Yeah, exactly. So you're still going to uni? I mean, technically, but I'm there because I have a job to do. I get paid to be there instead of paying exorbitant amounts of money to be there. You know. Anyways, but yeah, most content creators do have regular jobs. I think some people don't realize this. I was talking in someone else's stream last night actually about how, you know how we have an ad schedule here. The stream runs ads. Why is my ghostie all the way over here? It's not fair. Fighting this guy and my ghostie at once, it's too just okay, thank you. Jeez Louise. Anyways, yeah, I was watching a stream last night talking about ads on Twitch and how like when I was debating whether to run the like Twitch recommended ad schedule versus running pre-roll ads, I went looking for a lot of opinions. How often can you afford a Freddo with your payouts? I haven't had a payout in like 2 months. So what payouts? Anyways. Things are I mean, technically I'm a professional streamer. I do get a modicum of income from it, and I'm very, very grateful for the individuals who are very generous with actually, you know, like paying for my stupid emotes and stuff, which is wild and very lovely. But genuinely, when I was trying to decide whether to have a pre-roll ads, because I felt like people don't seem to like pre-roll ads, so maybe I'll get rid of them and run the like Twitch recommended ad schedule that disables pre-rolls. But people also don't seem to like that. A lot of people seem to think, as far as I could see, that like you're just choosing to run ads because you get money from it, and that actually, you know, you're just being greedy in so doing, when no, I can't choose not to have ads on Twitch. You're like, at least at this point, this may change. In as much as they may be putting ads on unaffiliated streamers as well. But I can't choose not to have ads run on my streams. I can choose between having ads that run as soon as you join, as soon as you like come to my stream page when I'm live, or have like scheduled ad breaks. And I'm preferring to do that because I know when the ads are going to run, and I just choose not to have content happening when the ads are running, so you're not missing anything. But a lot of people, I saw so many people saying, as soon as I see a pre-roll, I leave. And so they're not even coming in and saying hello and getting to know whether or not this is a stream they want to hang in. They're just out. And so I thought, okay, well, in that case, I'll try running ad breaks. I actually tried the recommended Twitch schedule once, like a year before I ended up implementing it. And I noticed at that point that, like, I only ran it for like a week, but I noticed at that point that like the number of viewers always went down by like a good number when an ad break happened. But also the ad manager wasn't as good at that point. Like, for some reason it wouldn't show me when ads are running, so I wasn't able to like schedule in a break. Which I think, you know, makes a big difference, because then people are missing the things I'm doing, which is worse. Chocobo says, personally, I'm in the camp that I prefer pre-roll. Mesh says, give the pre-roll after giving me 5 minutes of content first. I can't even decide if I like the stream. It's annoying. Silly Twitch. It's so silly. It's so silly. And I feel like it really does hamper streamers' growth in terms of, like, finding audience, because there will be people who will just leave because there's a pre-roll ad and they don't want to see an ad, so they're just like, I'm out. And we'll just go find something that they don't have to sit through an ad for, which, fair, ads suck. But then there will be people who are like, oh, you're doing an ad break? Pfft, greedy. You just want my money. But yeah, I run ads per the Twitch, like, recommended doodad. Because that means that pre-roll ads don't run at all, which I like. And that gives me an opportunity to do things like make myself a beverage and go pee and stuff as well. So, and you're not missing anything because I've just got the BRB screen up, and it's usually 3 minutes or less, which is good. So, though I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like my, in terms of numbies, and I try not to fixate on numbies, but it's hard because they really want you to look at them. They give you a really, like, the disappointing yellow down-facing arrow when, like, your numbies are down and your analytics pane. It's rude. It's very rude. I wish they wouldn't do that. Hey, Aoife, welcome in. But, you know, they're like, do you want to share your, like... They're like, do you want to share your, like, partner push numbers? And I'm like, I will never get partner. Like, this, unless something crazy happens, the stream is never hitting partner. I don't know if it's because of the ad breaks, but, like, mostly I'm getting down arrows these days. I don't know if that's just because, like, less people are hanging out on Twitch, or because my content, for lack of a better word, is not as engaging as it used to be. I don't know. But, how's it going, Aoife? It's lovely to see you. I dislike downward-facing numbies, says Mark. Yeah, exactly. It's like they give you the little down arrow as if to like make you feel bad about yourself. It's like, you know, maybe don't do that. You could be a little bit more neutral about it, because ultimately, sometimes you have a really good month because specific things have happened that month, and then the next month is just back to like average. But then you get the little down arrow, and now you feel bad about what are like average numbies that are fine. You know, ultimately it doesn't really matter what the numbie is as long as the people who are here are having fun, right? So don't give me a sad little downward facing arrow. Are we having a good time? Are we having a good time? That's what's important. You know? Like, most of us are never going to be the 0.1% of streamers who are able to do this as like a job. Like just our entire income. And I wouldn't want to ever tether my entire income to a website like Twitch anyways, because at any given point they could decide, you know, actually this isn't working. We're ending it, kind of thing. Shoot. Really didn't think that was gonna be me. Cause do you remember there was like a rival streaming service that was like Microsoft's or something? I had a friend who streamed on that until it died. They got one of the, like, a big streamer to move over to, like, they I don't know, gave him lots of money to, like, exclusively stream on this new streaming service that was, like, Xbox or something. And then, it died within, like, a year. Because these websites can just die. Like Vine, a very popular website, just died, just ended. So, my goodness, don't ever put all of your eggs into one website. You know, even if I was making like, I don't know, you know, like 4 figures a month on Twitch, that could all go away in like a second. So, nah, forget it. Anyways, Chocobo says, I can't hang out for every stream, but Friday is a permanent part of my neurospicy schedule each week. Aww! I'm so glad that you enjoy it here. I love when you are here. I love getting to see you and hang out with you. It's great. It's so good. Down arrows are nice. They're so soft and feathery fluffy. Oh, I see what you mean, Tomcat. Yes. But I understand how some people prefer memory foam arrows. I do like a memory foam arrow. It's better for my neck, honestly. Aoife says, I'm doing great. I had a very fun Easter and found a possibly magic/lucky fiver in the street yesterday. Congratulations! I hope it brings you plenty of fortune and joy. That's so nice. Oh, it was Ninja. Yeah, that's the only reason that I know that person's name. Anytime that like someone who's super popular and has like millions of followers on any social medium is mentioned, I'm like, this is the first time I'm hearing that they exist. It's not like I try to avoid popular people, it's just that they somehow just never appear on my radar because the algorithm knows I'm not gonna care. Mesh says, once you see the numbers for what you make through Twitch and do the mental math for what's needed to live off of it, yikes. Most make the money through sponsors anyways, yeah, I reckon. Like, I'm like, okay, considering, what would I consider to be, like, the minimum amount of money that I need in order to live in the place that I am at this point in my life? That would be way more Twitch subs than I have ever had viewers by, like, a very significant margin. And I don't want a chat that's that busy because I won't be able to actually talk to you guys. And I like having a chat where I can actually talk to people. It's nice. Anyways, Aoife says, I neglected my duties completely due to a party. Oh, no. But as long as you had a good Easter. And personally, I got lots of chocolate, so that was nice. There's so much chocolate in my house right now. It's dangerous. I'm not going to have to buy chocolate for a very long time, though, which is good. Mark says, I have come to look forward to getting Starbies on Friday mornings and coming back for a Sammy stream. Aw, thank you, Mark. It's nice seeing you here. Mash says, Ninja made a great move. Got $1 million contract at Mixer. That was the name of it. I couldn't remember its name. To stream on Mixer. The site went bust in a few months and he still got to keep the money and then he just went back to Twitch. I mean, honestly, good for him. Like, fair enough. You know, got to buy a house out of it probably. And that is That is the dream. Honestly, as an elder millennial, I dream of home ownership, and I don't think I'll ever achieve it at this point, unfortunately. I had some financial complications in my 30s, which meant that all of my money went to immigration fees, and now I will never have the down payment on the house, and they'll look at me and be like, "You're too old to be a first-time home buyer," and I'll just never get a mortgage. So, yeah. I love being me. It's great. I really like Twitch recommendations, says Aoife, compared to YouTube. They usually really recommend streamers I actually tend to like. That's, you know what? And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I appreciate that. Tomcat says, I like the corners of Twitch that are just hanging out. Agree. Oh, yay. I was looking at chat instead of the game and I fell into spikes. Amazing. Good job, me. We will all never own a home, says Mesh. Cries. Yeah. Every time I see someone being like, you know, I bought a house, making like, look at the house that I bought content, I'm just like, but I'm happy for you. I really am, but it should have been me. Which is probably the wrong attitude, but... happy for you, but, you know, also, it should have been me. What if I just heal while this guy is sort of idly walking towards me? Yes. Are there going to be any other enemies in this level? I'm okay if there aren't. Oh yeah, there are. Damn it. Yay! Heal, heal, heal. Okay. And I've run out of fight milk. Fine. How many hits? Jeez Louise. Okay. Anyways. Mesh says something comparison Thief of Joy. I know, but it's literally impossible not to. I don't... are there people who really don't compare themselves to others at all? I can't fathom it. I think I've spent my entire life comparing myself to other people, probably because people tell me that I don't live up to the general expectations of humanity, and therefore feeling like I needed to for a really long time. So it's a hard habit to break. Anyways, I'm gonna take a big sip of my tea. Try finding people that do worse and compare yourself to them. Sounds immoral, but yeah. Oh no. There is something over here. There's also a sound that sounds like running water, so apologies if anybody needs to pee. When you grow up being compared, it's hard not to have that automatic, no matter how much you know it's no bueno, says Mark. Yeah, exactly. We all have the same parents, says Bash. Apparently so. I mean, to be fair, I think for me it wasn't so much my parents as my peers, but I also had an older sibling who was a good few years older than me. So I always felt like I should be more advanced, because of that, I think. What's in here? Let's find out. Oh, no. Maybe don't let's find out. It sucks in here. Okay. Okay. Too many spikies. It's too many spikies. That's what's in this room. Ah, this is the delicate flower room. Okay, I don't actually need to be in here yet because I don't have the delicate flower. Will I come back and do that at some point? Oh, probably. I don't know. Ah! Shoot! Pain. In here is pain, says Tomcat. Apparently so. Apparently so. Crying out loud. Are you kidding me? Okay. Ah! Okay. Okay. Alright, I just needed to dash. Cool. Anyways. Mesh says, what helped me was realize a lot of stuff, people just have debt. Yeah, that is a big one. I think I actually realized that fairly young and then, like, forgot about it. Because when I was a child, my parents were very, very, like, non-debt people. If we don't have, like, the liquid funds to afford something, we just don't buy it. They're the kind of people who save up the entire amount of money to buy a car instead of, like, doing the standard payment plan thing. So certain things like a new games console or, like, a fancy holiday or whatever were not really things that we did when I was growing up. And I saw the other kids with their, like, Game Boys and going to, like, you know, Disneyland on holidays and whatever and being like, huh. Okay. And they were like, well, the difference is their parents are probably just putting themselves into debt to do all of this stuff. And we don't feel like that's a wise decision. And so I also have never been, like, as an adult, I think I took out a loan once and I paid it off. And I was like, I'm never doing that again. That made me so stressed, having that, like, hanging over me every month. No. Are you in America? Me, I'm in the United Kingdom, as you can tell by my accent, I'm sure. Come on, little jumpies. Okay. Wizard. But yeah, I grew up in Canada, though. I'm convinced we have the same parents now, says Mesh. Aw. Well, my parents are cool, so I hope your parents are cool too. Chocobo says, I grew up fairly poor, so I've always been quite good with money. Luckily, Mom and me both earn well now and got out of that spiral, but it sucked and made me more appreciative. Yeah, that's a mood. Like, I always felt like I grew up reasonably not particularly well off, but like I say, I was in the same, like, economic bracket as my peers. Most likely, for the most part, just that they had parents that were willing to go into continuous debt to do all kinds of, like, quote-unquote luxury things that my parents were like, nope, it's too expensive. Like, the mantra of my childhood was, no, it's too expensive. And that's actually, you know, sometimes I will just not buy myself, like, new shoes when I desperately need new shoes and I can afford to buy new shoes because I'm like, no, it's too expensive. It's a hard mindset to break yourself out of. I genuinely can't afford a house. Like, I checked the mortgage calculator of, like, the bank and they were like, yeah, we can't offer you a mortgage. So, like, I know I can't afford that, and that's okay. But, like, for instance, I can afford to go to Stockholm for 3 days on a holiday this year without, like, not being able to feed myself. You know, so that's, like, it's okay. It's okay to do things I enjoy. That's allowed. And also, despite what, like, old people will tell you, you know, going on a 3-day city break to somewhere that's within 2 hours flight of where you live is not going to be the difference between you being able to and not being able to buy a house, so you might as well just go to Stockholm for 3 days. It's fine. Anyways, I cannot tell a thing by accident. I'm not a native speaker, says Tomcat. Fair enough. I was surprised by this because I did actually have someone tell me that they didn't realize that I wasn't British a little while ago. And I thought it was just because I'm told I've picked up a bit of a lilt sometimes, especially when I'm speaking with other, like, UK, like, natives, that I will tend to slightly modulate my own, not, like, consciously, but I'll slightly modulate my own accent to kind of blend in a little bit better. I guess it's kind of a form of masking. Thanks, Tism. But yeah, Mesh says, kids were flexing their new original brand clothes. I was fine with off-brand or fake versions. M to this day, says Mesh. Yeah. Yeah, I had, like, Oh, when I was a youngin', I did have a pair of fake Doc Martens boots that I got from Sears, and I was very pleased with those. And then years later, when I was like in my, I don't know, maybe teens, early 20s, somewhere around there, I actually bought myself a pair of like the genuine article because I could save up and. Sorry, little buddy, and you know. Avail myself of something a little bit fancy, and I wore them once and they hurt so much that I just never wore them again. Ah, okay. Well, I can't go that way, but I got the grub, the most important thing. You don't sound British to me, says Mesh. I don't think I sound British, but I did say British just then, which is a very British way of saying British, but that just comes in every once in a while. Okay, well I'm in a void. Cool. Oh no, not you, not you. I think I'm also very unattentive to accents, says Tomcat. That's fair. Some people just are. I tend to, I studied linguistics. I've always had sort of an interest in / an ear for like accents and dialects and stuff, especially in English, but also a little bit in other languages that I know kind of, like French. Ah, shoot, heck, no, get, no. Oh, I could just do that, never mind. Okay, I love the fact that it didn't get me because I was ducking, that's hilarious. Anyways, my partner told me before how I could not notice someone being Australian from there. Absolutely. Amazing. I do enjoy, like I can I can hear the difference in different like the regionality of Australian accents. Even though I've never been to Australia, like I can hear it, you know what I mean? Have we talked about how pretty this music is? This is one of my favorite areas for music, Mark. I love the Queen's Gardens music. I think it's so, it feels so serene and magical and like I'm going to be invited to a dance with the fairies, you know what I mean? It's so lovely. I think it really suits this environment. I think my two favorite areas for music of this game are Crystal Peak and Queen's Gardens. I love all of the music in this game, but those two are my favorite. And Green Path. Green Path is gorgeous. Someone actually did, I think I linked to it at some point in the Discord. I'm gonna pop a link to the Discord in the chat just in case there is anyone new here who wants to join the Discord and isn't in it. You can if you want to. No pressure, obviously. But what was I saying? Discord. Oh yeah, somebody did a cover of, I think it was Green Path, but as though it was, if Hollow Knight was a game for the like SNES instead of a modern game from 2017. How the music would sound, and it was so good and so beautiful. But I personally am a big fan of that like era of music, like NES, SNES, SMS, which was my first proper games console that wasn't just like a 1980s computer. I think a lot of people don't seem to remember the SMS, but I loved it. I loved that system. I loved the little bit of startup music. It was great. Oh, we're in for a treat. I forgot she was here. Oh no, we're about to have an ad, but listen, okay, before we run into this ad, maybe it'll just let me, I can delay it if I need to. I don't remember it either. It might be from the before times. Fair enough, says Tomcat. Okay. Marmu, my queen. I shall challenge the warrior dream, for I love her so much! It's time to play Marmu Keepy Uppies! No! Like, I'm almost dead, and she's so bouncy. I love her. Damn it. Damn it, I'm dead. Okay, fine. We'll come back. We'll come back and do this again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is a slightly labyrinthine area to get to, and it may take me a minute to remember how to get back there, but you know, we'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because unfortunately, you have to beat the Marmu fight to get the shortcut into the railway station. So we'll head back up that way as best as I can. At least we don't have to do this fight again, which is nice. I'm just going to ignore you, buddy, because I gotta go pursue my ghostie, and I would like to not die before I'm reunited with my ghostie, because my ghostie is where the money is stored. Okay. Anyways. Whoop. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I wonder if we'll get a... Okay, chat. Do you think we'll get a release date for Silksong, or do you think it'll just, like, drop? I'm curious. Because I honestly don't know. I think because we know supposedly it is sometime this year, but I don't know whether they will, I don't know whether they will just be like, okay, here it is. Or if, we'll get a more definitive date closer to it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so curious. But I also think it would be really funny if they were just like, yeah, actually, did nobody notice? Like, the Steam page has been up for weeks. You can just download it now. It's like, what? Anyways, Silksong Shadow Drop would create a disturbance. I think it would be the funniest thing they could do at this point. Ads are about to run, and I didn't get to delay them, so I'm gonna have to BRB. I'll be back in a minute. BRB, everyone. You're not gonna miss anything. I'll be back in a minute. BRB. Oh, that was fun. I don't know how, but I managed to tangle the cord from my headphones around, like, a bit of my chair. And so I had to extricate that quite delicately before I came back. But hi everyone, welcome back. Let me put the game screen back up so you can see what I'm doing. That'd be helpful. Black Tomcat said, lovely BRB screen. On second thought, the kettle sitting in an angle makes me a bit nervous. Listen, I live in England and a lot of our houses are really old, and over time they can kind of, the foundations can settle a bit and things are not always 100% level. It's definitely not that I just didn't bother painting like a properly straight line for that countertop. That artwork is several years old anyways. I really need to update it. Because I can absolutely produce something nicer now, I feel like. Yeah. I was gonna pop a link to my shop in the chat, by the way. If anyone's here because they like Hollow Knight. I have a series of limited edition Blue Raspberry Fight Milk Hollow Knight art prints in my shop, featuring art that I have done of this very game. It's better than my BRB screen, and you just might find something that you like. I don't know. Also, they are all extremely limited edition. Once they are gone, they will never be reprinted, so if there's something you like there, please go for it. Also, I priced my art as cheaply as possible, because what a time to be alive. I want people to not feel like they're prohibitively too expensive. And so I would rather have things that people, you know, that don't break the bank for people. Means I also don't make a lot of money from my art, but you know, it means my friends can afford to get silly bookmarks and stuff, and that makes me happy. Anyways, yeah, that's a thing that exists. I have a super limited edition, extra special shiny print of cloth specifically, if you like her. It's metallic, which is fun.
Anyways, so that's it for the sponsored segment. This stream was sponsored by me. I have a shop. Anyways, and I'm also terrible at self-promoting, so apologies for having done that to you. Thank you for sticking around for it. If you're wondering what to expect from the artwork, imagine Hollow Knight, but make it whimsy and softer and silly, and everything's fine and everyone is friends. That's the vibe, I think. Anyways, okay. No. I think I just need to go this way, don't I? Yeah, I think so. Oh no. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Man, these guys are tricky. I remember the first time I did the Delicate Flower quest. If you're familiar with the Delicate Flower. The first time I did the Delicate Flower quest, I goofed. And I went through this area instead of the room beneath this area. Thank you for the bless yous. Much appreciated. I went through this area. And I think I made it through the entire area with the Delicate Flower intact, and then found out that this wasn't actually the area that I needed to go to. And I traversed through all manner of danger, like, completely unnecessarily. Because I didn't actually have to go through this area at all to do the Delicate Flower. It was just, like, a little bit of platforming. If I had noticed the door under this door, I was so annoyed with myself. Deeply so. Fight milk, please. Thank you. I need all the fight milk I can get because I'm about to do a fight. Where's my ghosty? There's my ghosty. Can I just bypass Marmu? Can I just not do Marmu? Because I thought I had to do Marmu. But I'm in the railway station. So maybe I can just choose not to do Marmu. Oh well. I mean, I'm gonna do the Marmu fight, because it's fun. But I didn't realize I could just ignore it. Well, apparently you can just ignore her, which feels mean. Because, yeah, of course I want to play Marmu. I love you. My one complaint about Marmu is that she teleports, which is... that's cheating, but I still love her. She is the best and the cutest and the best. Shoot. Oh shoot, and there's a gate there now, so I can't just leave if I'm down to 1 health. There are some fights where if you can just if it's going badly, you can just leave. Like Vengefly King, you can just leave, which is delightful. And I think also the first Dream Warrior you encounter in the Resting Grounds, I can't remember what their name is. You know them. You know the one. You are basically just playing keep uppies with her, says Chocobo. Yeah, exactly. I love it. It's great. It's so much fun. Mark says, Marmu sounds like the noises I make when I've been alone for a while and I want to make sure I still exist. That's so specific, Mark. I think at that point I usually just start talking to myself. Like, I'll just start monologuing my thoughts. done, Marmu. You must be almost done. Are you almost done, Marmu? She's almost done. Okay, yay. I can just kind of make silly sounds. It's very nice. That does sound very satisfying. It really does. Marmu just wants to fly. I love her so much. She's such a darling. Marmu is honestly one of my favorites. I think she's so sweet. Like, she clearly has a sweetheart, I think. Reopen that. I would like to insert my geo. Please and thank you. Ma'am, I beg you to be more responsible with the fact you have on people's bank accounts regarding that earlier shop ad. Oh, I'm sorry. You found the stag nest. Yeah, we can go to the stag. Let's go to the stag nest, buddy. That's not where I was gonna go, but why not? Let's go there. I do make silly sounds just in general, but not. But I just make silly sounds in general. Congratulations, we did it! Yay! I'm sorry I have a tram pass, but hey, we're back in the stag nest. Maybe they're. I got my stag nest power up. Hell yeah. Feels real good. I'm gonna take a sip of my CC lemon. Yum. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's take the lift. Plop. Is there anything over here? Just an empty eggshell, which, does that suggest that there might be another stag hatchling out there somewhere? I don't know. I don't know. I think it would be nice if it did. Do we wanna go hang out in the cliffs, or do I actually I have some housekeeping I wanna do first. If I can. I have some housekeeping I need to do first. We'll come back here for sure. Because I need to do Howling Cliffs. But first, I love it here. I hope someday you find another stag to be your friend. It does seem to suggest that there might be another stag out there someplace. Do I need anything from the shops? Shoot, this is the wrong station. Ah, I meant to go to Dermot. Heck. I think that's the next prompt that I need to do for Hollow Knight Armonk is Dermot. I was thinking of doing a little piece of like Cornifer and Zelda just being cute together and having a little cuddle because they're in love. Are you more of a tea or a coffee person, says Tomcat? Yes. Both? Both. Very much both. I'm drinking 2 teas right now, but I will have a coffee later. And I'm very serious about all of them. Favorite coffee method, asks Tomcat. Ooh, geez. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I don't do espresso when I'm at home. I don't have an espresso machine, so I just do filter coffees and mocha pot. Most days, if I'm just making coffee for just me, I will use either a V60 dripper or an AeroPress, depending on the coffee that I'm making. And which one I think it suits better. I do like the process, I think, of using the, have I done this? I think I have. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Just checking. I like the process of the V60 because it's a nice sort of meditative little ritual of standing there and watching the scales and counting the timings of it and that kind of thing. I enjoy that. I really neglected my AeroPress since I have the V60 Chemex. Interesting. I do. Is that it? Have I just done one grub? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do more. I'll try. I tend to alternate between the AeroPress and the V60 for like my daily first coffee of the day. But I mostly ignore timings with pour-overs. That's fair. I find it, I don't know, I think I find it a nice moment of mindfulness for me as someone who is not good at mindfulness generally, it actually kind of works. Just something to just quiet my mind for a minute. It's nice. Do I need anything from the shop?
Bafanada.
I could just buy all of these. Why not? I find the slow pouring, watching the grounds react is mindful plenty for me. Yeah, it's so nice. Then sometimes I also like the AeroPress of just put the grounds in, put the water in. I invert my AeroPress, so like I just sit and let it infuse for like usually 4 minutes, and then just tip it over. And I find the gentle squeeze quite mindful as well. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, slide by. I bought all of the slide stuff, so let's actually, can I just go, yeah, just go this way and do this. Anyways, do you have a local roaster for beans? There are a couple of really good local roasteries here in the city I live in. Probably the one that I get beans from the most often is called Newground. They're based here in Oxford. They're very good. They have two cafes. One is the roastery, and the other one is a second cafe in the city center. And I like them a lot. And who else? There's also Missing Beans, who do, I think, quite nice coffees as well. And Jericho Coffee Roasters, who I assume, though the cafe of theirs that I'm aware of is in the city center and not in Jericho, but I'm assuming that they have a roastery in Jericho, which is a neighborhood here in Oxford. Question mark. Not this way. I need to go down. Okay. Up. Anyways. But yeah, I've got a few good like local hookups for beans, which I really enjoy. I tend to one of the things that I also do, I don't know if anybody else does this, but if I'm like visiting another city, I will try and track down like where's the best coffee here, both for just being able to go out and have coffee while I'm there, but also I like to pick up a bag of coffee beans from places I visit. So, like, you know, I was in Cardiff a couple months ago. I brought back a really nice bag of coffee from, oh god, what was the name of them? Quantum Coffee Roasters, based out in Cardiff Bay, and we really liked their coffee. It was very good, and they were so nice. The baristas there were really lovely. So if you're ever in Cardiff, I recommend, especially the location down by the bay. Really nice people, excellent coffee. They know their stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna heal because apparently I'm on 1 health, which is not great. I tried the same 3 local roasters in my city, and I'm very lucky that the best one is the closest one to me, says Tomcat. Hell yeah, love that for you. Same on the immediately searching for nice coffee places when visiting. And then staking out a craft beer for the evening. Ooh. I'm very much more of a coffee person than a beer person, rather. But respect. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Me writing this down as if I'm going to Cardiff, says Mesh. I mean, you might at some point, but also, like, they do have a website. I do also order a lot of coffees online from cities I haven't visited or places that are, like, harder to get to. I just finished a really gorgeous coffee from Round Hill Roastery. I'm not sure exactly where they're based. They're based here in the UK. I think possibly near Bristol, but don't quote me on that. But, I would love this charm notch, please, and thank you, Salubra. Thank you. Okay. Did I just sit on this bench? I think I did just sit on the bench, so I can't just quit back to the bench that I sat on in the dirt bench, which is mildly annoying, but oh well. I can just leave. It's fine. Anyways, yeah, just doing a little housekeeping now. But yes, what was I gonna say? Brain is not braining. Oh yeah, Round Hill Roastery. I just finished a coffee from there. It was a washed coffee from Myanmar, and it was really nice. Really lovely coffee. So yeah, recommend them as well. Ozone, also good beans. If you're ever in Copenhagen, I recommend Bella's Coffee Lab. It's kind of out of the city center to get to, but it was across the street from the hotel that we stayed in, and part of the reason I chose that hotel was that there was a coffee shop right across the road. And their coffee was really good, and they were very nice as well. And it is right next to the metro station also, so that's always helpful. Also Copenhagen, Le Cabra. Though they've got locations in like New York now. They're kind of large, but the coffee's pretty good. So you know. Anyways, heck, don't come at me when I'm looking at this screen. That's just rude. Tomcat says, I gotta admit, I feel like I have a very plain taste in coffee beans. If there's notes of chocolate, almost no acid, but not bitter either, I'm in. I mean, that's a good, easy drinking That's an good, easy drinking coffee. That's fine. That's allowed. Sometimes I do like a coffee that's a bit more sort of funky or very like light and delicate. Like I like a nice sort of delicate geisha or something like that. But for just everyday drinking, I do think that just like a nice, slightly chocolatey, smooth cup of coffee is great. Why not? Absolutely. If I'm just looking for something that I'm just going to be drinking on like the regular, I'm probably not picking up something that's like extended fermentation, anaerobic, natural process, because I know that's going to have a lot of funk to it, and that's a sometimes treat, I think, for me. Gesha is nice too, but I haven't heard any of her new songs. I hope she's well. Wait, I'm trying to get to the railway station. The railway station is just here, isn't it? This'll do for a railway station. I don't need to go back to Dartmouth. This is fine. I like how you described it as funk. That sums up the whole fruit and fancy stuff quite well. Yeah, it's got like there was a coffee that I got. It was another recommended roaster, Full Court Press. I think they're very good. They're based in Bristol. I got one coffee from them. I'd never had this was my first like anaerobic natural process coffee, which is like the generally tend to be the funkier coffees. To me, it had a tasting note that reminded me of like soy sauce. And that was a bit of a hard sell, I have to say. I've been to Bristol. Maybe I've been there. Bristol's nice. I like Bristol. I like Bristol a lot. It's quite hilly, which I don't love because I have very short legs. But it's a lovely city. It is a lovely city. It's nice. Feral Folk, or what's it called? I don't know that one. What was I doing? What was I doing in this game? There was something else I wanted to do. I probably have some stuff I could sell to Lem. Hang on. Question. How many? I can go. Okay, we're going to the city. Hell yeah. We're going to the city. Ernesto, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? It is lovely to see you. Welcome. Short legs are a nice low gear ratio for Hill, says Tomcat. I don't know. It hurts. It hurts my little leggies. I can't do it. I'm not built for hills. I'm built for taking the bus up the hill and then walking back down. Which, there is like a quite steep hill in Bristol that's like a main shopping street, and I do, when I've been there, my strategy has pretty much always been, okay, I am taking the bus to the top of the hill, and then walking back down to explore its many shops and things. That's how it needs to be done. Because I can't walk that. I will die. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. There we go. Alright. I haven't, you know, I've looked, like, going through and playing the game again, I'm thinking about characters that I've, like, haven't drawn, for Hollow Knight Art Month. Because I'd love to get to do some characters that I haven't had the chance to draw before. And a lot of the little, the little enemies and stuff that you encounter, like these guys in the city, as well as, like, the Ravas, the ones that fly. I don't think that's their actual name, but they always shout, Rava! So, it feels like their name should just be Rava. Maybe I'll do a little painting of a tick-tick. I don't know. But I'm trying to do things a little bit differently this year. Partially to keep things interesting, and partially also just to save myself from over-subscribing my abilities. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go see our wonderful friend.
Ranjo Stenja.
I sure have. I do. Would you like my pale ore? You can have it. Fix my nail. Like and subscribe your abilities, says Tomcat. Yes. Please like and subscribe. My upload schedule is extremely sporadic, but...
Garadel Akari.
Yay! Thank you. Okay.
Vendasu.
3 pieces. I need 3 more pieces of pale ore. Gosh damn it. Anyways, I should have a command for this, but I don't. But I have a YouTube channel where I very rarely upload stuff, but I will be uploading a new video relatively soon. Because I'm almost finished the edit. I was hoping to get it done before this weekend, but I haven't had time. So, I would like it to be before the end of the month, ideally. If you like not being bothered by continuous new uploads, it's a great channel to be subscribed to. Because I don't upload very often. Okay, we've done that. Let's go see Relic Seeker Lem. Because I think that would be a useful thing to do. Did we do Fluke Marm? I can't remember if we did Fluke Marm. Did I skip Fluke Marm? I don't enjoy Fluke Marm, but like since we're here, we might as well do. British food history and making it. This is nice, says Tomcat. Oh, thank you. I try my best and I have fun. It's real goofy.
Velmi Artred.
Velmi Artred, indeed. Give me money.
Kachael Liasok. Velmi Artred.
I love that this man has the
More
opposite of a
sun?
shop. He just
Yeah.
buys things from people. Like,
Helmadelka.
you're doesn't Lem eventually run out of money? Like, I mean, he doesn't, but wouldn't he? Because he never sells anything. He just buys it. Tomcat says, sorry, let me pedal back on that. This is bloody nice. Thank you. Okay, where am I? Actually, I can check and see whether or not I did Fluke Marm, because do I have the Fluke Charm? No, I don't. Ah, shoot. Well, I guess since we're here, I can do that. Do I want to? Is a whole other kettle of question, but I might as well. I have a stronger nail now, so it'll be easier to do, probably. So let's go do that. Anyways, Programming note, I will not be streaming on Monday because I will be in the beautiful city of Bath for a day. So, apologies for that. You know what? What the heck? I heal so much that quick focus feels like it makes sense as a charm that I should have on, so I'm gonna do that. Gross, gross, gross. So gross. I hate it here. I hate it here. It's awful. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright. This is so much nicer. Having, Oh my god. Oh my god! Leave me alone! Gross! Gross. Gross. I also need to go visit the resting grounds. That's the other thing I was gonna do. The resting grounds. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, whatever. We can do that another time. Archon says, not streaming Monday, taking bath. Correct. Yes. That's what I said. Anyways. Hope you're well, Archon. It's nice to see you. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Where am I? Am I going in the right direction? Not exactly. No, I don't think I am. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think I'm going the right way. How do I go that way then? Heck. Let's try this again. There should be an exit downwards somewhere here. Ah, one of these. Gotcha. There we go. Now I know where I am. That's fine. This is fine. Nope. No thank you. Okay. Okay. These are so gross. These are also gross. I'm trying to dispatch them as quickly as possible so y'all don't have to look at them. So it goes. But wow, this is so much easier now than it would have been if I'd done this when I was scheduled to in-game. Like, damn. Much easier. I am doing Friday, says Archon. That is a mood I am too. No! Damn it! Really thought I'd be able to evade that just because they're worm-shaped. They're so icky. With their screechy noises and their grossness. Yeah, wow, saving this area for later, when you are stronger, makes it so much easier. Because, like, the first time I came through this area in game, I struggled real hard. Had a terrible time. This time I'm doing okay, by comparison, I think. Found the free money, that's always nice. Love that for me. And I'm gonna get hit by that, but that's okay. I'm also going to unlock the secret door, which allows us to easily get back here, which is good. Gonna heal for 2. Gonna traverse the worst area of the game. I hate it here. But so it goes. It's the alluring god of motherhood. It's food time. And yes, my strategy for this fight is more or less stand on a platform off to the side and just hit it with spells until it dies. Oh my god! Like, yeah, that's the trick to this fight, is just wait a really long time to actually do it. Mash, thank you so much for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink some of my tea. Ugh! Tomcat says that was a very phallic experience. Oh no, nasty. I want to unthink that. I want to scrub that from my brain. No, Okay, alright. Well, the good news is we can now leave this area and never come back. Yay! Okay, alright. Anyways, Tomcat says for some uncalled for, oddly specific life advice for anyone willing to listen to. Using TPU inner tubes on your bicycle really makes a noticeable difference. 9 out of 10 on the Tomcat scale if you bike for sports. I don't, and that means nothing to me, but I'm so happy for you. That's really cool. Alright, so our map has been updated. We did that thing. I think there's like one other area of the waterways that we haven't really done that leads to like the junk pit, but do we need to do that? I don't know. I don't know. Like, we can, but I also feel like we should probably go to the resting grounds because I've done some dream nail stuff now that might be useful to do that with, but why don't I just... Ah, shoot. Heck. Well, that backfired spectacularly. Never mind. Shoot. That also backfired. Never mind. I was hoping I could just fly through here, but apparently it's too weird. It's too weird to fly through. Never mind. Can I fly through here? I can a bit. Yeah. Okay. That helped. Cool. Anyways. Doma! Says Archon. I already did the Dung Defender. I'm so sorry you missed him. He's the bestest. He's my best friend, and I love him with my entire heart. How about I just ignore all of these guys? I'm just gonna ignore all of those guys. Just keep on. I believe somewhere there is like a way beyond somewhere here that is a silly place. Cause yeah, now we're in the fungal wastes. Cool, sweet. There's the Dash Master. If we go this way, there's Waluigi. Sorry, Waluigi. I think we forgot to do this. Or maybe we weren't fancy enough to do it at the time. I don't know. Okay. Thank you for not exploding me, stupid spore. Crystal Dash. Okay. Alright. Cool. No, thank you. No! Believe it or not, I'm not a big spikes enjoyer. White Defender then, points. I mean, we can go back. We can go back. How will I do with the White Defender? Probably poorly, because I don't have a fully upgraded nail. I have a somewhat upgraded nail, for whatever that's worth. Which is probably a little bit, but oh shoot! I forgot there were spikes down there. Heck. Okay. All right. Hi. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Bretta. You're gonna be okay. She's so sweet. I can't wait to read the fan fiction she writes about us. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Does this water go anywhere? No. Just checking there wasn't anything hiding behind that pool. No secret walls there? Okay, just checking. Just checking. Alrighty. Well, I guess let's head back to the waterways. Now that I have released this entrance. Hooray! Alright, anyways. So that was that. We released Greta. It's very important. Because she's cute. No. These things are gross, so I'm gonna skip them. Not the Mrs. Puffs. The Mrs. Puffs aren't gross. They're just cute. They're fine. They can stay. Oh. Never mind. How about I just ignore you? Yay! Okay. And we leave. Which way is Doma Doma? I think kind of down and then up and around. Okay. Joe, hello! You've been great background noise. But now I'm here not lurking. How we doing? Oh, we're doing alright. Thank you for asking. How are you? Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for having lurked so far. There's been a request in chat to go do the White Defender fight, so guess what? I am easily swayed by my chat sometimes. And I'm happy to oblige in this case because it's fun. No, you don't. No, thank you. Thank you, not very much. Okay. Anyways. I'm doing okay. Cold is annoying me with getting stuff done. Aw, jeez. Well, I hope you feel better. If I could email you soup, you know I'd do it. Where's our friend? Where's our friend? Where's our friend? Where's our friend? Here's our friend. No, not this. This is a King's Idol. Yay. Okay, cool. Oh, he's not here. He's not taking a nap right now. Shoot. Heck. Do I need to exit to bench and then come back or something? I wonder. Because I just opened that area. Maybe I'll do that. I'll quit to bench. And then we'll come back. And maybe then he'll be there. I don't know. And if he's not there, we'll go do something else. Here we go. Alright. Let's go again. Oh shoot, I didn't bench until back here? Heck. Okay. Okie dokie. Well. Soup would be nice, says Joe. Would mostly just like my voice back. Oh, I believe it. I do hope that you're giving yourself the rest that you need. Especially resting your voice if it's absent. But yeah, feel better too, Prep. How do I? There we go. Okay. Can't fly here. Can I fly here? Let's try. Yeah, that'll do. One more. I can croak through it. Please look after yourself. Goodness gracious. Ah, heck. Ah, beans. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll just walk past. I'll just walk past the Mrs. Puffs. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Anyways, gross, gross, gross. At least these guys guys are getting did in very few hits, which tells me I'm reasonably strong. Which is good. Go. This time for sure, and if not this time for sure, I don't know what I need to do to trigger the fight to be able to happen. And if I can't trigger the fight to be able to happen, then I'm just gonna go to the resting grounds and take care of that. But if not, this will be probably the last thing we do today, because I've been going for a while. And I'm gonna need to have some lunch before I go run errands, because I have to go pick up a prescription and just send out some orders in the booth. Are you Why is he not here? Normally he's down here taking a nap, but he's not taking a nap, so I don't know what to do to trigger that. I'll have to figure that out later. We're going to the resting ground. Sorry. Ah. Crumbs. Alright, I guess let's just go up to the city.
Rava!
Hey, Rava! Hey, Rava! Bye, Rava! I assume Rava are like Pokemon. They just like shout their name. Like Pikachu says Pikachu, Rava says Rava. Okay. Oh, whatever, I'm near a bench, it's fine. I don't need to worry about that. I'm close to a bench. Okay. Let's go! Alright. What am I having for lunch today? I did have some thinky thoughts about lunch. Ooh, maybe I'll make some toast. Have some toast with apple butter. I have Canadian apple butter. And I've had this jar for a while and I finally opened it and I'm very excited. Because, apple butter is super good and they do not sell it here in the UK. And it is a great shame that they do not. Because it's so good. Alright, let's go say hi to the seer. And get some treasure from the seer. Seer! I love her, she's so cute. Yeah, I've got lots of essence. Please give me a gift. Give me a present. I did real good. Is that it? Is that all I get? Can I have a pale ore? Sweet! I only need 2 more and then I can... 500 essence. Ah, beans. Okay, I need to fight some dream guys to get that much essence, I think. We got 377. Ah, shoot. Okay. Never mind. Oh, Joe says, at the moment I have nothing but rest. So I'm still gonna stream later because the game is good. Ooh, good stuff. If you're up for it, it's probably a really good idea to do that. Depending on what time it is, I will try and pop by. Unless it's when I'm out and about, because I can't, because I will not be I will not be at my computer. But if it's when I'm not out, then I will try and pop by. Anyway. Did I do this fight? I did do this fight. Okay. I don't know where I want to go next. What do I want to do? I could make my way towards Fog Canyon, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. Instead of just duding around aimlessly here, and I've got a dreamer I still need to get. Yes, I know, Monomon. I know! Eventually I have to make my way to Monomon, so... Maybe I do that next. I don't know. Anyways. I want to make sure that I'm, like, maximum strong as I can be before, like, finishing the game. Because otherwise that's going to take me a stupidly long time. I mean, this run is taking much longer. This run was supposed to take, like, 5 hours, and we're on, like, 15. So, oops. Never mind. Oh well, as long as we're having fun. Ooh, actually, I could do Howling Cliffs. Let's do Howling Cliffs. Why not? Let's do Howling Cliffs. Yum. Probably not a ton of Howling Cliffs, but let's begin Howling Cliffs. Let's remind me what's here. Perhaps most importantly, because I haven't been here in a long time and I don't remember. That's fine. Anyways. Whee! Oh, shoot. Pretzels. Pretzels. Okay. What's this way? I don't have a map for this area, so I don't know. Actually, should I maybe finish whatever's in this room first? I don't know. Before I go finding out what's over there. No, maybe I shouldn't because that was painful. Great. Good job, me. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It's a secret room. It's a bench! Hell yeah, it's my favorite. Oh, it's my boy, Matto! Hey, Matto! How you doing? Teach me how to paint my nails. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but if I can incorporate a Hollow Knight Art Month piece this year that is, not that I ever use the nail arts, but I still appreciate the nail artists. That is, like, one of the nail masters, like, painting their nails or painting the little guy's nails. I think that'd be so stinking cute. I want to do that, because whenever I see nail art, I think of, like, manicures. Not that that's the kind of thing that I do. Because I'm very much we bow because we're polite. Okay. Thank you for teaching me the thing, Matto. I'll see you later. I'll bench again. Benching is good. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I think doing the nail masters, like, painting nails would be really cute. Oh! Secret entrance. Secret entrance, get in. Hell yeah. I will accept that monies. This feels like it should be a secret door, because, like, I'm disappearing behind it, but apparently it's not. Apparently I just hang out there. Never mind. I had lightly hoped for a second, but I'm fine. Okay. I think this way lies a very big drop, so I think I want to go the other way, actually. Let's see. Anyways. But yeah. I have such a stupid dinner today. We couldn't decide what we wanted to do. Ooh! Okay. Before we finish today, we're gonna fight Gorb. Because I found Gorb. I didn't intend to find Gorb, but we found Gorb. So let's fight Gorb. Do I want to fight Gorb? Of course I want to fight Gorb. Are you heckin' kidding me? Gorb is so much fun. I feel like whoever came up with Gorb was having a great time. Ascend! Ascend with Gorb! I love Gorb! I need to know if Gorb is short for Gorbin. I feel like it would be. Like, it seems like it would be. Damn it! Damn it, Gorb! Really? I was doing so good! No! I hate when I can't tell whether or not a spell's landed. That's annoying. Anyways, we're on like the third phase of Gorb attacks, so I think— oh, Gorb's done! Yay! Gorb was inspired by a Kickstarter backer. It was a tier you could back at. That's amazing. Thank you so much, the Kickstarter backer who inspired Gorb. I love Gorb so much. I am Gorb! Ascend! Yay! Thank you, Gorb! Gorb is so much fun. Here lies Gorb, the great mind. The noises, says Joe. I know, that's Gorb. Gorb is amazing. We love Gorb. And on the amazingness of Gorb, I think that's probably a good place to call it there for today. Because I need to go make some lunch before I have all of the gubbins I have to do later today. And it's wanting to run an ad. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Get that out of the way. Because we don't want ads right now. We want to find someone to do a little radio raid on. Who is streaming? Who is streaming? Who is live right now? Ooh! Well, thank you for hanging out with me today. Oh no, am I echoing? I'm echoing a little bit. Sorry, everybody. Let me just get rid of that. And let me see who's online that we can raid. Because I think after a period of absence from stream, friend of the channel Gracie is building some Lego today. I was building Lego yesterday, so let's go see some more Lego. I haven't had a chance to read Gracie in forever, so that'll be nice. Once again, programming note, I will not be back on Monday. I will be back next Thursday because I will be celebrating my moderator / spouse's birthday on Monday and Sunday and Tuesday. But on Monday we will be in the beautiful city of Bath, so I will not be available to stream that day, I'm afraid. But I'll be back on Thursday as usual doing some artwork. Possibly, is next Thursday May already? I think it might be May, in which case I'll be doing Hollow Knight Art Month, which is very exciting. But anyways, thank you again for hanging out today. It's been very, very fun. I hope you have a wonderful everything. You're all breathtaking. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. And goodbye. And good Friday.